So this is where I had my experience of enlightenment in, it was 2013, sorry, 2014. I took the program Inner Awakening by my guru, Swamiji, and it was a 21-day program. And in the program I had the realization that you could write down and ask him anything that you wanted. And so naturally, being a bit of an atheist growing up, I was a skeptic, to say the least, in the belief God existed and whatnot. And so I wrote down on a piece of paper, I said, I want to experience as much as God as you think I can handle. And he looked at the paper and he looked at me and he goes, okay, I'll do it. So he had this big smile on his face, and I lit up too, and I was just all jacked up about it. And you know, the program continued on, and I didn't have any wild experience of God or anything. And after the program I decided to stay in India, and I traveled throughout India afterwards. And it was about 2 weeks afterwards, when I'm in India, traveling back down, I come back down to this ashram, and I did a meditation here at this banyan tree every day. And one day I did a meditation with this girl named Clara. She was from Mexico, and we were standing there. And Clara's clairvoyant, so she can see things in a different realm, right? And so we're standing there, and she goes, hold out your hands. And so I held out my hands. We held hands, and we're standing there, and she goes, I see Swamiji, and he's walking up to you. He's putting this blue diamond in your chest. And then she just goes, let go, Jordan. She had this Mexican accent. Let go, Jordan. And I knew she was talking about this tension in my chest. And it's something that I've always kind of felt, but I didn't really put a ton of attention on and fixing. But, so I'm standing there, and I just put my awareness on, like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to let go. And all of a sudden it was just like, I just got completely overwhelmed by this energy that poured out from within me. It was so loving, it was so blissful, it was just radiating love and joy, and there was a sexual energy to it as well. I was feeling like just so completely enveloped in this bliss, and I couldn't move. I was just standing there, frozen. I couldn't move my cheeks. Like, even if I wanted to, I couldn't move my cheeks. I was completely frozen, and this energy was pouring out from within me. It wasn't something that was outside of me. It was within me, and without a doubt, that was my experience of enlightenment. That was my experience of God that I asked for. And this is exactly what a guru experiences all the time. This is exactly what an enlightened being like Buddha experienced all the time. And it's this constant energy that's just radiating, and you have this frequency that's just divine bliss. I remember I was basically dancing my way back into the rest of the ashram, and one person goes, I see like this aura just all over you. It's radiating. And there's no doubt within my mind that the reason why I had that experience was because I'm an athlete by nature. You know, my nervous system has been developed. It's strong. I train hard. I have a well-conditioned body. I'm strong in many different aspects, and I have this core that's able to hold this energy because I'm literally frozen. And just talking about it is this amazing experience because it gives me a fraction of what actually occurred. And so I definitely wanted to show people that this is where it all happened. This is my experience of enlightenment under this banyan tree. And you know, I've decided to not play hockey this year. I'm a hockey player by natural birth. You know, I grew up in Canada, and that's what you do, right? You play hockey, and you know, I was fortunate enough to play pro, and you know, eventually make it to one step below the NHL, and after that, it was just it doesn't satisfy you like this does, because ultimately, those are just ego things, you know. What the truth of reality is that you are a spiritual being having a spiritual experience, or a human experience rather. And so the more that we nurture that side of us, the more that we're going to actually grow and expand. That's why we're here. We didn't come here to achieve ego things, right? We didn't come here to get the house and get the car and, you know, have the nice family and whatnot. Those are all good things, and there's nothing wrong with having them. But they're all matter. It's dead material. It's 99.99% empty space, right? They're just atoms. Who you are is the consciousness that pervades your body. Pervades everywhere, and that's what enlightenment is. It's uniting. Yoga is uniting, union with the cosmic whole. Yourself uniting with the cosmic whole. And so that's why I practice yoga today, and that's why I'm, you know, preaching the fact that we should all be at the very least meditating, coming closer to ourselves, because you are beyond your mind. And the more that you meditate, the more that you realize that the mind is just, it's a tool, and we get so lost in it sometimes, but you can control it. You can go above it. You can rise above it. You can completely drop the mind. And when you do that, that's when you've experienced enlightenment. And that's what I have experienced thanks to this tree, thanks to my guru, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda. And that's exactly why I keep coming here. It's exactly why I take program after program here. It's exactly why I left things in my past life, whether it was hockey, friends and family. Yes, I love them all, but it has nothing that can give me what I get here. And so this is where enlightenment happens, at this ashram, at this banyan tree, and I'm so grateful for this experience. I'm so glad that I could share that with you. So thanks for watching.